everyone, coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Redemption Review. We review AEW Redemption. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? We'll see. But coming up, we talk about this. The main event. Kevin Knight challenging Kenny Omega for the World Championship. We had it on predictions. Now, I want to see if my predictions came true. Kenny Omega retain his World Championship, or will Kevin Knight be the one heading into All In as AEW Champion? We get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Diggs here. Glad you joined us here on the Pro Wrestling Show for the AEW Redemption Review. Join in that conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right. We get to the AEW Redemption here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We know it was late. It was real late. So we're going to give you all we can. We'll give you the follow-up in the rundown. Let's start with this. I'm going to start with this right here. It was the Young Bucks versus the Young Bucks versus the guess was the Death Riders getting themselves together. The Death Riders and stuff. But we start this right here. A word of words. It did Will Ospreay cost John Moxley an opportunity to strike on the Young Bucks. We're getting that heading towards our way, but this could be some tension right here laying down, but we could see that being the way. Hopefully Will Ospreay and John Moxley probably can put their dipsies aside and stuff. We'll see. Also, too, the Dogs. The Dogs were in action as well. The Dogs were in action. I forgot who the Dogs took on. The Dogs took on Jay Lethal in the Bang Bang Gang. Saw that match with Jay Lethal and the Bang Bang Gang. Banging as well. Lethal getting himself together right here. Jay Lethal. Right here. Yeah, Bang Bang Gang. Bang Bang. With the Undone Brothers and stuff. Jay Lethal and them won their match. It was a hard-fought matchup. You can tell right here. Look at this. Dog, Jay Lethal and stuff. See a lot of stuff going on with Jay Lethal. Saw the Young Bucks him and stuff. So a whole bunch of stuff been and saw them attacking the Young Bucks, trying to attack the Bang Bang Gang came out trying to get the Dogs. Saw that. Also, too, the TBS Women's Championship was online as Maya World took on Hiroshita. Hiroshita, a real tough competitor. Hiroshita, former women's champion. Maya Young went strike first, didn't ask no questions later. Maya Young decided that she needed to do what she needed to do. Even went after Hiroshita, took it to Hiroshita. Maya Young, now your new women's TBS champion. So congratulations in order to Maya Young for doing what she needed to do. She strike first and ask questions later. Also, too, the World Tag Team Championships were on the line as Edge and Christian, they're known as Cope and Cage, defend the tag team titles against the Death Riders, Cesaro and Pac. What a match that was, leaning towards that. But look at that coming up. High risk maneuver, but the tag team champions managed to find a way. Edge and Christian retain the tag team titles, thus now leading us to probably a match between Edge and Christian versus the Young Bucks for the World Tag Team titles. See that match as well. A lot of unanswered questions, I'll tell you that right now. We get this match right here. This is the match I was looking forward to seeing right here. Tommaso Ciampa taking on the Pain. Chris Jericho brought the Pain He said he's gonna bring the pain. He did bring the pain. He did. Jericho tried to get it started with a fire extinguisher, trying to blow some steam and stuff. Jericho trying to kiss the symbol of something. I don't know what Jericho was trying to kiss, a mascot or something like that. But throughout that whole entire match, Jericho did try to go after you know who, but look at that right here, Tommaso Ciampa really trying to take ease to what was going on. But after Jericho yeah, what I don't know what it really wants to work. All right, then you see right here, Ciampa doing that little move right there, that butterfly move, like a power drive or a falcon arrow on Jericho crashing to the table. And I want to show you that right here. This is how the table. This is how the table went down and stuff. So, I'll show you this right here. Look at that. Thumbtacks everywhere. And hockey pucks and stuff. Woo. Find you a calendar right there. A calendar right. Yeah, that right now. Even right here, we'll show you right here. Jericho landed Tommaso Ciampa in that barbed wire table. It was hardcore then hardcore. This could have been for the hardcore title. They need to create a hardcore championship. But the fans were screaming, "You effed up" to Jericho. Jericho laughing at himself like he's the Joker or something, which is sick and disturbing. But that's how Jericho is. Because Jericho said he wants to bring the pain. He did bring the pain, all right. Which Jericho did do so. Even to the point right here, Tommaso Ciampa was bloody. He brought a whatever you want to call that, a screwdriver, like an electric screwdriver, and brought it all crimson mask, bloody, and Jericho won the match. But I mean, this right here was sick, disturbing, and twisted. Jericho really brought the pain, all right, like doing everything that I mean, him and Ciampa really destroyed each other throughout that whole entire match. I can tell Ciampa don't even look like he's gonna be the same man. I can tell you that right now. Also, too, Mark Davis in the national championship against the #1 contender, the ladies' man himself, Andrade. Andrade, like being around ladies and stuff. I guess ever since he divorced Charlotte and stuff, he's been trying to sleep with many women he can sleep with. I guess he wants to be the Will Chamberlain of AEW. But Andrade picks up the win. Andrade now the new national champion. Andrade wins this national championship, which is crazy. Andrade now finally wants to be a champion. He's a champion now. He's the national champion. Also, too, the women's championship was on the line as Tekla defended the women's title. Tekla defended the women's championship against Willow Nightingale, the #1 contender. Tekla really brought it to Willow. Willow Nightingale really clapping to the beat of the drum to her license. Willow Nightingale happy, joy, elated that she wants to be the next AEW women's champ. She has to go against the twisted, wild Tekla. Tekla is a wild woman. You can tell me, I can tell you that right now. Tekla did that with Mick Foley and stuff. Tekla and Willow Nightingale had a battle. What a battle it was. Tekla using her, applied that hold, the spider suplex and stuff. Even applying a lot of submission holds and stuff throughout the whole entire match. Even trying to, Tekla kind of reminds you of a spider. It's like the ending of the match right here, when Sky Blue came out of nowhere and cost Tekla the women's championship. Willow Nightingale, now your new AEW Women's Champion. Willow Nightingale clapping her way to All In. She'll meet Mercedes Moné for the women's championship. Mercedes the Owen Hart winner, the women's side. So got the match that's set already. We get to this right here. Tell you this. Kyle Fletcher retained his international championships. Kyle Fletcher retained the international title as well. Also, too, we go to this right here. The World Championship was online as Kenny Omega defended the world title against Kevin Knight. Kenny Omega defended the world title against Kevin Knight, and what a world championship match it was. Kevin Knight coming out to the to his own vices and to his own beat and stuff. Knight came out there. Kenny Omega came out there trying to be a fighting defending champion. This match was supposed to be Kenny Omega versus MJF, but we don't know what went down. Still. So, you see Kevin Knight striking off first, taking two Kenny Omega throughout the whole entire match. These men look like they wanted to go. Kenny Omega and Kevin Knight proved they all. But Kenny Omega came out of nowhere, tried. It looked like the Death Rider was going to leave Kenny Omega land, but Kenny Omega retained the world championship over Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight really didn't have nothing to go by. So we saw that. Yeah, and well. But the Death Riders came out there at the Will Ospreay tried to stop them from preventing stuff like that. Will Ospreay going to bag Kenny Omega. I don't know why. Ospreay really set the tone and stuff. And you tell right here, the Death Riders and Will Ospreay are at each other's bounds. Like, we really don't know what's going on. Is there tension going on? Because we told you earlier that but Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley had some miscommunication. That miscommunication cost them a lot. So maybe Will Ospreay had a change of heart. Ospreay did so. Saw right there. Well, we saw this right here. Kenny Omega hit the Angel Wing and gave it to his challenger for All In, Will Ospreay, which that's going to lead towards something going on right there between the two. But it signals that these men will do whatever it takes for the World Championship. And maybe Will Ospreay had got caught off guard by Kenny Omega doing that Angel Speed. Will Ospreay is gonna have to focus within a month. He's going against Kenny Omega for the world title. Kenny Omega had his friends along to get himself together and stuff like that. Kenny Omega proving that he wants to be he wants to stay the world champion. But for Ospreay, the one that really wants to get himself to the world championship situation as well. So we'll see coming up as well. So there's a lot going on. But like we said, this is going to be the test of time for Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. What a match that's going to be coming up. We'll see how All In will play out throughout next month. So coming in London. All right. That's going to do it for the Pro Wrestling Show. We cover all bases for the AEW Redemption review. Now we're going to have more coverage tonight on the Raw Ring Report. Don't forget, Oba Fenby, Brock Lesnar will have their weigh in, with Triple H will modify, and we'll see that. But for more AEW coverage, we're going to have it this Wednesday for Dynamite. So look forward to seeing that as well. Heading to All In. What's next? We're going to keep a close eye on it. So for me being Kendrick Dix, saying so long, We're gonna leave you with Kenny Omega, the world champion, along with the Young Bucks, that they better known call themselves the Elite. They lay over Will Ospreay, who's falling and then can't get up. I've been your host. We'll see you later on for the Raw Report here on Pro Wrestling Show.